could date an amputee because but I want you to be advanced in your amputee journey. Like if it's fresh, no, because listen, if something just happened, I'm not worried about the physical. It's your mental. Your life just changed. And if we're dating, I think that's a lot to put on me. If we're dating, I'm not speaking, if I'm married and my husband, something happens, you my husband, we gonna figure it out. But if it's somebody I'm dating and we're just like light dating and something happens, I don't know. But if it's like somebody who walks up to me and you got that peg leg on, I don't give a You can walk. They be putting them legs on, and sometimes it be up to the hip. And they can walk. It may be a little limp. I walk with a limp. I got a bad knee. We finna be twinning in this mother.
Remember that song, I Walk
with a dip.
I walk with a dip.
I don't give a good man is hard to find. If he ain't got a leg, I don't give a I'm sorry.
What if you didn't find out, though, until, like, it's time to get in the bed?
That's what I'm saying.
The bed.
Bow.
So what if it was time to get into the bed and then he took the leg off and put it on the side of the bed? And you didn't know.
By that point, we're deep into it. And if he has a leg, that means he's deep in his amputee journey.
You don't care about that leg. Long
as long as that get hard.
That's what I said. As long as the third one works.
Take that leg off and let's get to work. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, LEXP.
And it's your girl, DREANICOLE.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds,
where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
We ain't got no guests today. We ain't got no guests today.
Hey.
Oh, Lord. You know they love the solos, girl. They be waiting on them.
We be having a grand old time.
You know what I'm saying? Episodes. It's more chill. See, we got the flats on.
We do.
We both got gray on.
We vibing. I said we tethered.
Yeah, in the cut with my twin, we be vibing. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't it go like that?
Yeah, like a little something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, so how have you been, girl? What's tea, sister?
I've been good. I've been great. I've just been, trying to stay busy, really trying to lock in on my goals because it's the last quarter of the year. And, I got to do.
Period.
I got stuff that I'm trying to accomplish, and I just been really trying to stay focused and stay the course because this has been a really great year.
God is
good.
This
has been a really great, This has been a really great year. I think
so
for both of us with Poor Minds professionally, and then just separately, we both have had great things going on with our own separate businesses. But 2026, I really want to take out of here to the next level.
Yeah.
So I just been really trying to hone in and focus and be consistent with my goals and not get distracted. I just finished reading this book called The 12-Week Year.
You told me about that book.
I don't know. I can't remember if I talked about it on the show.
You told me about it when we were on the phone a long time ago, but I can't remember if you talked about it on the show or not.
Yeah, I just finished reading it maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And it's really, really good. I think it's good for people who procrastinate a lot because it just teaches you to look at your year from a 12-week standpoint instead of 52 weeks. Because one of the main reasons why a lot of us, the beginning of the year, we have all of these goals and all of these accomplishments that we want to complete by the end of the year. But then, if we don't do it in the first month, we I still got 11 more months. If we don't do it by the third month, we I still got, 9 more months. Versus if you looking at your year it's only 12 weeks and then you starting it again after another 12 weeks, you're more likely to accomplish the task that you set for yourself because you're focusing on one task for that 12 weeks and coming up with a plan versus having 10 different ones within a 52-week year period, if that makes sense. So I just been trying to stay focused, girl, because we got to get this money. I be grateful for the money that we make already, and I don't ever want to make it seem like it's first world problems, But I be seeing stuff online, houses, cars, all type of stuff, but I be like, me and Lex gonna get this motherfucking money. We gotta find a way to get this money by tomorrow.
Now, I need it now.
Yeah.
No, I definitely feel you. I feel like we've come such a long way, but we have a long way to go.
Yeah.
But I like that. I feel like something has been woken up in us this year.
Yeah.
That we done playing with them. Mm-hmm. We let them play on our top long enough. It's time to show y'all what we made us.
We did. And we've been doing it silent assassins.
We love to pop out.
We don't talk about it too much. We just let the results speak for themselves.
And honestly, like outside of that, I just love the fact that the Poor Crew is growing. I saw a TikTok yesterday, and one thing I know POURMINDS content is not for everybody, right? I know I'm vulgar and. You know, you're very like, I never had to deal with that. Don't know what it, sometimes I think people feel like.
I'm just very, I don't give a damn.
Right, but I say that in a good way though. Like, you know what I mean? I think that we are who we are, but it's not I'm not saying it in a bad way.
No, I know. I was just saying, I feel like that's the good way to describe me. I don't care.
Can't relate. And I think a lot of times our content isn't for everybody, but I saw TikTok yesterday. I'm actually gonna pull it up on my phone. And while I pull it up, I'm not gonna lie, it made me very emotional. It did, because she was like, POURMINDS isn't necessarily my type of content, but I love to see two Black women on the screen being lighthearted, funny, that really love each other. And I think we have been robbed of that. Oh, her name is Maya on TikTok. It's Nashville Maya. Shout out to you, Maya. And I like that. I like that people can say, you know what? POURMINDS maybe not for me, but I fuck with it. Because I fuck with what y'all doing. Because I always say this, we not here to harm nobody. We not here to make you feel bad about yourself. We just here to have a good time. What is life without having a good time? If we can make you escape from whatever you got going on for just an hour every Friday, that's what we did our job. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that somebody can see that, like, hey, you know what? Maybe this is not for me, but I see two Black women who are really friends in real life, because y'all know them podcasts be hating each other.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? Or they be having a lot of hosts and people revolving doors. It ain't that. You ain't never going to see nothing. POURMINDS is LEXP and Drea. And you're going to get this content every week. So I'm just grateful that the Poor Crew is here and that we're growing. And it's just a testament to, like, to God, and like you said, staying focused and being on the course. And I think personally, I know I'll get to yapping, y'all. I made a goal for myself because I was like outside of POURMINDS, like I felt like POURMINDS was it. But I said, you know what? I'm going to start Love LEXP because that's something I've been wanting to do. Mm-hmm. And I made a goal for myself, and I was like, I need to pay my bills with this so I can free up my POURMINDS money. So I'm not just, and I did that in 2 months. I pay my bills. All of my bills with Love LEXP now.
That's good.
And it's like I made that goal for myself now. I'm nowhere near where I want to be with either one of these endeavors, but I think that's the goal, is to like stay focused and create freedom for yourself, to have time to do the things you want to do, to invest in yourself, because we spend a lot of money.
Hell yeah. Every time I get that damn Rocket Money notification, you spent this much
between
this month. I be like, excuse me?
The taxes and the percentages and our staff, but I'm thankful for the staff that we have. I'm thankful for, like I said, the Poor Crew. I'm thankful for you. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie to you, girl. Like, I be looking at a lot of people, I be like, God bless you for real.
Yeah.
Because you got a business with somebody you hate. Or you're married to someone. Because this is a marriage, we say that all the time.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about nothing, because I know, even if I'm not clocked in, I know, like, Drea got it. Or if Drea's, like, not feeling it, she know I got it. It's just, like, a good balance.
Yeah.
And it's, like, it makes it so much easier. Just, like, being like, okay, I'm finna kick the shit with my girl.
Yeah. I mean, I feel grateful all the time, because you're right. Like, and then there's so many people who do start businesses and stuff with their friends, and then it just goes left. Like, it ends up messing up the friendship. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or, like, they don't end up being as close as they were, or, like, they let money and stuff get in the way of the core foundation of what the friendship was built on. And I just feel like in a lot of those ways, we're very blessed because we've never had to deal with that stuff with each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I think we know
neither one of us are like money hungry either.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, because I think about that type of stuff all the time, and we both very responsible. Like, if we know we have to, because one thing about me and Lex, we don't like owing nobody no money. So we'll pay. We gonna make sure everybody be paid.
I'm gonna be in the negative.
And we won't have no money before we, don't pay our tabs and don't pay our debt. So I feel like even with that, that's a blessing, because we both financially responsible. We ain't never got to worry about one of the, each other dipping into the money or dipping into the pot and be like, what's this? What was this charge for? What was you doing with that? I don't know. God really blessed us for sure with us being business partners.
And being smart financially, and we still learning, but it's not like we way behind and we got somebody that's a little sneaky.
Yeah.
Because you got to deal with that.
Yeah.
I had a homeboy who was in business with somebody and he found out they were stealing a lot of funds and it was so bad he had to pull out and now he's suing him.
Yeah.
So it's you know what? God is good.
And how many times do you see that too? And even just being really hands-on. Because one thing about me, I want to know what's going on with everything all the time.
The way you logged in this morning.
Because I seen that deposit. Don't get me wrong. No, because I didn't think you did nothing wrong.
I know you did.
But I just was shocked. I said, because I knew how much the payroll was. And so when I see the deposit, I said, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. One thing that I will say, I don't know. Us moving to Atlanta was definitely a blessing, and it was what we needed to get POURMINDS to where it has come to. But I don't know what the fuck we was thinking, deciding to move to a fucking state that has state taxes when we were born in a state that did not. Yeah. Because them state taxes that they take out of our payroll, because for the past, honestly, the past 5-6 years of POURMINDS, we was kind of doing shit the janky way when it came to paying ourselves and stuff. This year, we have really completely legitimized the business. And even though we have had our team on payroll for, I think, over a year or two now, we weren't on payroll. Yeah. So we just put ourselves on payroll this year. And them goddamn state taxes,
your ass.
I be taken aback. It's it be blowing the wind out of me every month. So I just can't believe it.
And shout out to Johan. He been asking us to shout him out. Shout out to him at JJ&R Associates. I'm telling y'all, if you are an entrepreneur especially, please stay on top of your taxes.
Yeah.
And when I tell y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, because we keep it real at POURMINDS. Our shit was out of whack.
Yeah.
It was ugly.
For a few years, yeah.
And he came in and it was so much paperwork, it was so much stuff, and he got it together. I'm telling y'all, if y'all need to and you're an entrepreneur and you're kind of you don't know where to start and you need somebody who's really going to come in, clean that up and help you, y'all, please hit up JJ&R Associates. He is in Atlanta.
He in Fayetteville.
Yes,
but that ain't far.
Yeah, it's not far. And I'm telling you, it's been a stress reliever.
Yeah.
Because y'all ain't finna Wesley Snipes me, bitch.
Or Ronald Isley.
Hey.
We trying to stay free.
Hey. We don't want, that shit was contagious. Them taxes is contagious, bitch, and I don't want it.
And I feel like that's one of the main ways that us as Black people, especially with small businesses, fuck up early on, not paying your taxes, and then you're making a lot of money within those first few years, and you oh, I'm making all this money, and you're not putting nothing to the side, and then God forbid, hopefully things don't ever get slow for any of us, but things get slow for some people, and then they didn't save up no tax money. So now you owe this money. You owe $50,000 for the past 2 years, and you don't even have it saved up, and you're not bringing it in no more. So
I'm telling you, I've just learned I'm thankful for POURMINDS because we've came across so many people in Earn Your Leisure, having conversations with them, with Rashad and them. It's for me, it's I've learned, why is your money in the bank? And especially now, I like to, whatever I have left over at the end of the month, put it somewhere. After I've done paid my bills and did everything that I need to do, put that money somewhere. Why is it just sitting in your bank account? Go put it in your high yield savings account. Go put it in some ETFs. Go put it in some bonds, some stocks and bonds. Go put it somewhere, y'all. I'm telling you, please. At least with a high yield savings account, you have quick access to it. I'm telling you, the worst thing you can do is let your money just sit in your bank account. Please, y'all, stop doing that. Because if y'all looked at my bank account right now, y'all probably God damn, you broke ass bitch.
But they don't know what you got in that high yield.
They don't know I keep that thing on me in the bank.
Yeah. That's how I be feeling too.
You got to keep that thing on you. And it's easy. Just start maybe a little Acorns account. You put me on the Acorns account. That Acorns account, I opened it up last night. I said, I know that's right.
And then depending on when you started it, like I started mine like I think 2 or 3 years ago, and I have gained like I think 9 or 10% entries on the money that I
That's
put
what
in. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
about. And that's a lot.
About.
Like, that's a lot of money.
I think, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, LEXP.
And it's your girl, DREANICOLE.
And it's 2025. Y'all know scamming has got out of hand, but Cash App is here to protect you.
Yes, Cash App got you covered. They now use Face ID and they have biometric authentication. I love that because the older I get, the more I'm serious about making sure my money is safe and stays in my account.
Yes, Cash App makes sure you have to go through hoops and loops just to get in your account. Because I'm telling you, somebody will email you, be like, oh, I lost my puppy. You know, I'll bring it back to you for $500. It'll be a whole scam the whole time, then you out your money.
Your security deserves to be a priority, and Cash App treats it that way. With Security Lock, Cash App requires a successful Face ID or biometric authentication to access your account. It's like your money's got its own bodyguard.
Plus, if you're about to send money to somebody new and Cash App notices something looks off, it'll send you a warning first, just to make sure everything's right. So turn on Security Lock in your Cash App settings today and always pay attention to those scam warnings. That's how you keep your money safe. Yeah. Cash App is going to protect you from all those crazy scams. So all you're going to do is download the app, Cash App. And then when you sign up and use the code SECURE10, you're going to get $10 for free if you send $5 to a friend within 14 days. I don't know about you, but I like a free $10. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So y'all make sure y'all go sign up at Cash App and use code SECURE10 and get you some $10.
Period.
Learn more at cash.app/security. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Financial literacy is something that we unfortunately miss out on as a community. And you know what? I'm still learning. I am still learning. But for all my people watching, you don't even have to invest. When I first started my Acorns account, I didn't have nothing. But I was just like $10 a week.
Yeah.
$5 used to go invest and $5 used to go to the savings. And now, you know, I'm an aggressive investor now.
No, yeah, me too.
But I say all that to say, just start. Just start. If you can get $5 a week, just start.
Because if you put in $5 in a week and you're 20, think of how much money you going to have in an account by the time you're 23.
If I would have been knowing that when I was 20, it wouldn't been no poor minds. I would have been on the island, bitch.
If I would have bought Bitcoin, I would have been on the island.
Don't remind me, please. That shit make me sick.
Yeah,
that shit make
It's okay. We live and we learn.
But that's all right. Okay, but yeah, things. Ty, how have you been? You know, the girls, they don't like when you're not here, Ty. God damn.
They want to know what Ty got going on.
I am great. It is Q4. I feel the same way. We on the great lock-in right now. We are focused. We are crushing our goals. My birthday just passed in September.
Yes.
And I always, around my birthday, I always like look at my goals that I set for myself for the year, and out of 10 of them, I already hit 8, and I'm almost done with my last 2.
Amen.
So, I mean, from saving money to my business to personal things as far as health and wellness and stuff, like I was just very thankful, grateful, and proud of myself for like locking in and pushing through. So to that point of the last 12 weeks of the year, stay focused. Let's crush these goals, y'all.
Amen.
And I love to talk about financial literacy because everybody needs to be buckling down and what's going on, being aware of what's going on in society and the world, and just making sure you have a nest egg.
Yes.
Because prices are going up. Things are getting a little bit hectic. We're not going to get into everything, but just making sure you got yourself protected going forward.
I agree. Yeah, y'all know we like to keep things lighthearted over here at Pour Minds, but at the same time, I do feel like we would be remiss if we don't try to educate y'all a little bit because we are a little older.
Yeah.
We definitely, know what can happen if you don't prepare or you don't save for a rainy day. So it's like, we don't want y'all to have to go through this. So listen to us because I know a lot of y'all are like 5 years, 10 years younger than us. Listen to what we telling y'all and lock in, Save y'all money.
And I'm telling y'all, because it used to be like, in my 20s when shit went bad, you had a nigga that would help you out.
Okay. Now these niggas ain't got no money.
These niggas don't.
So you can't even rely on them.
I had a conversation with my friend the other day. These niggas don't got CTE like they used to.
They don't.
Niggas used to have CTE. They don't remember that they just gave you $1,000 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got protective helmets and shit. They worried about the health. Niggas don't got CTE no more. Yeah. Man, when I was in the club, niggas had CTE. They don't realize they just gave you $100 bill. Life was good.
They don't got a lot of things.
Yeah, they don't got it no more.
CRE.
What's that?
DIT. They don't,
Bitch!
they don't got a lot of.
I haven't spelled it.
Me too.
Can we?
D-I-T.
Okay. They don't got that.
Either one. They don't got the CRE.
They don't got it. They don't got it.
Either way.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I used to cook. I used to cook in the club.
Mm-hmm.
When my CTE,
I thought you was about to say in the kitchen.
Oh no! When my CTE clients came in, I'm finna eat.
Mm-hmm. How did you know they had CTE? Is that something you could just,
No, honestly, all jokes aside, because I know y'all probably gonna.
Can you eyeball work?
You can't eyeball that work. I could.
How? Like, what will let you
They
know
need to study me.
that he got CTE?
Just the way they're erratic. They be like, yeah, Lex. Yeah, it's time to fucking party.
I don't know.
And then he come back. And then he come back.
That sound like DRUG.
Yeah, but listen, then he come back 10 minutes later, real calm. Hey, did you order my wings? You good? Everybody, y'all good? I said, oh, he fucked up in the head. Give me $100, whatever you need, sweetie. Then he come back, yeah, you like you good? I said, your tab was $400. Take $1,000. Quick little thought. I'm not playing.
I would be terrified, though, of somebody who acts like that. Like, erratic behavior scares me because I don't know what you're going to do next.
I know what you finna do. Hand over that wallet, bitch.
Remember that man that everybody in Houston knew he had CTE? You know who I'm talking about?
The one you went on a date with?
Okay.
Was it?
Put me out there like
that.
No,
because it's a lot of niggas in Houston with CTE.
The one specific that we
No, because it's about 30 niggas.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you talk about. I just had to confirm. Because it was about 7 of them.
It was a few.
That's what I'm saying. It's about 7 of them I know for sure.
But I'm talking about like back in the day.
Yeah, that nigga.
Back in the day, like
and then his
10
head
years
was
ago.
He had that thing was knocked.
Whoa.
Woo! You know he been playing sports since he was a tiny tot, bitch. Ooh, he had a nugget on him.
Jesus.
That's all right.
He used to be cutting up in the club.
We'll take that part out when I said.
What?
When I said.
Girl, I don't care.
Well, yes, I do. And he had that thing on him. I knew it. I used to run it up on him. But I mean, all jokes aside, because CTE isn't a joke. But getting back to the financial, niggas ain't got it no more. You need to be the BDB. We don't talk about BDBs no more because we became the BDBs, and I think that's important. You don't stunt your growth by waiting on somebody. Then
you gonna be trying to get child support.
And you know what? I was talking to a family member, an extended family member the other day, and it's a family member I really don't talk to that much. And I was telling her how, I bought a home, and it's late. Everybody knows that's my personality trait now. I don't give a fuck, because I made it. But she was like, why did you get a house? You need to wait till you have a man.
Ooh.
Huh?
Why?
Because guess what? The more money you make, it's investments. Me getting a man, that ain't gonna stop me because we can get something else together. I'm finna rent this bitch out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Stop waiting on people to do things that you want to do.
Yeah.
And I know the things that we used to talk about on Poor Minds, but we ain't talking about it now. You know what I'm saying?
I say this all the time in real life, and I can't remember if I said it on the show before, but again, smart people change their minds all the time. Like, nobody can ever make me feel bad about changing my mind about a lot of things or saying, oh, y'all be contradicting yourselves because y'all used to say this 5 years ago or y'all used to say this 4 years ago. Bitch, am I the same person I was 5 years ago? No. Have I grown and evolved? Absolutely. And I've changed my fucking mind about a lot of things.
I changed my mind. Tell them, Keisha.
Okay. But no, for real, like, I think if you're intelligent and you're constantly growing and evolving as a person, you're always changing your mind.
Agreed.
So it's okay to not be on the same shit you was on 4 or 5 years ago. People like that are actually, like, terrifying. You still think the same that you thought when you was 27, 28 years old? Where's the growth? Where's the accountability?
Yep. Agreed.
Where's the responsibility? So I feel like, yeah, we definitely used to talk about a lot of shit, and the tone of the show used to be a little different when we were younger, especially in respect to dating and stuff like that. But, like, we've grown a lot as people. We've grown a lot as business women. And, bitch, we bossies now. So, yes, like, I look at dating from a whole different perspective than I used to look at it when I was, like, talking to dudes because, I knew that you had money. Like, now I don't give a damn because you gonna have the money regardless.
Right.
But do I like you?
Right.
That's what matters.
Hey, speak on.
Do I like you? Are you a good person?
Are you a good person?
Because you gonna have the money to date me anyways.
Yeah.
So that shit don't matter, for real. Girl, shut up.
No, it's right.
But for real, I hate when people say that. Like, I think it's so annoying because I see that a lot about us and, like, other, influencers and media personalities online. People are always like, oh, well, you be contradicting yourself, or that's not what you was saying 2 years ago. Bitch, it was 2 years ago. Let it go.
I'm a different person than I was last week.
Hey,
I started yoga
you
last
got
week.
CTE.
No, I do. I do. Quiet as it's kept. I do. That's why it takes one to know one. Hey.
Are you saying I have CTE?
No, I was saying me. Because I said I could eyeball work.
Yeah.
And let me switch topics real quick. Y'all know I'm a scroller on TikTok. And I saw Canceled Podcast did their last episode. I know you're probably not familiar with them.
Who is it?
Tana, I don't know how to say her last name. Mongu, I hope I said it right. And Brooke Schofield. It's two of our sisters. And they've had a podcast for a really long time. And they finally ended it. Now, mind you, I have spoke out against them a few times just because Brooke they both said a lot of, like, stuff that's like, hold on now.
A little racist.
I don't like to call people racist, but it was just like, gay. But outside of that,
I love to call people racist if they racist.
I won't necessarily say that, but outside of that, I was watching a clip from their final episode because I used to listen to their podcast like long time ago when I used to actually indulge. When I was doing more like research and stuff. I don't really listen to podcasts now, but I was watching a clip of their episode and it made me so fucking sad. It made me sad because I was like, oh my gosh, like everything comes to an end, but they ended it good, like when they were at their peak. But I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that going to be like, knock on wood, when we do our last episode? But I like the fact that they did it on their terms.
What was the reason, though?
I'm not gonna lie. The last year has been really rough for them. They've gotten a lot of hate. But honestly, what I took from it, because I haven't listened in a long time, what I took from it is that they just wanted to move on to different things. I think Tana is she has a house in LA. I think she's moving to Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they're ready for the next chapter. And they're young. They're younger than us. And, things are different for our sisters, and she's been popular on YouTube for like years. But it was just like, oh my gosh. But I think they did it the right way, because I think they saw things kind of going left and like, you know what, let's end on a high horse. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, oh my gosh, one day we're gonna have our last episode, because it's gonna be like, hey, it's time to move on. And it was like, oh my God, it made me really like, I started getting emotional. I was like, what am I going to do if I'm not sitting on this couch with you?
Yeah, but I guess I just always, that's true. But I think I look at things from the perspective of when something ends, something better always comes
Oh my gosh, that's making me sad.
What Beyonce said on that song? Nothing can
I know.
to say the same, they have to change.
I know, but it made me sad.
Nothing ever really ends for real, Like it's just always something else coming after.
I think I have to.
Even with us, like with Poor Minds, like when Poor Minds ends, it's gonna be because we're doing something,
of course,
way bigger and better. So it is gonna be sad, and I'm sure we're both gonna cry. Like Todd, so we all gonna be over here crying.
Oh my God. But it's gonna be
I feel like AWOL might
years from now.
We all gonna be up in this bitch crying.
Years from now.
It is gonna be years from now. But yeah, like I think when that does happen, it's going to be because the natural progression of things is this next big thing. Like we're bigger than the podcast now.
Yeah. You know, we sure ain't right now.
Right.
I'm gonna be on this couch.
We're bigger than the podcast now. It's probably gonna be like a television production, or it's gonna be something much bigger than this, or bigger than we could even fathom. So I think you have to look at the ending of things in that way.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's your girl LEXP.
And it's your girl, DREANICOLE.
And y'all know it's the holiday time, and it's so hard to get people gifts. And if you're tired of giving people the usual stuff, we're going to tell y'all about Uncommon Goods.
Yes, Uncommon Goods has so many thoughtful gifts that are one of a kind and personal to each person that you buying it for. So yeah, I was on there and I saw a whiskey aging kit, and I got it from my homeboy because he swear he a mixologist. So I was like, let me get this for him.
Yes, I love the fact that you can get unique gifts that are one of a kind. And the even better thing about it is every purchase that you make, you can donate $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. So not only are you getting people good gifts, but you're also giving back.
Absolutely. And they've already donated $3.1 million.
I know that's right. So what you're going to do is go to uncommongoods.com/pourminds, and you're going to get 15% off of your first purchase. So uncommongoods.com/pourminds. Get your Christmas shopping done. So don't wait. Make this holiday the year you give something truly unforgettable. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/pourminds. That's uncommongoods.com/pourminds for 15% off. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, DREANICOLE.
And one thing about us, we do not play about our health, so we are here to tell y'all about ZocDoc.com. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality, in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment.
Yes, y'all. ZocDoc has so many doctors across all specialties, from dentists to eye care to primary care. If you need to get your annual checkup, you know, some of y'all got a little rash, y'all need to get checked out. They have everything that you need, and it's super easy to make an appointment. You could actually probably do it before this ad is over.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. For me, I get so overwhelmed trying to find a doctor. Who's in my area? Who's in my insurance? ZocDoc does all the work for you. So all you have to do is go to ZocDoc.com/pourminds and sign up today. They can even get you a same-day appointment if possible. So ZocDoc.com/pourminds. Go get your appointment today. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/pourminds to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/pourminds. ZocDoc.com/pourminds.
You know?
But I realized too, I think like when we like buy our like forever homes.
Not in the case for them, no.
Yeah. I think I gotta be in your neighborhood.
Oh, when we get our dream houses?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with me moving, like, it's cool.
But you hate living so far from me.
Because I like just knowing that you right there in case. I do love where I live. I love my home. My home is gorgeous, by the way, y'all. I changed my lighting in my house. It's so tea. But anyways.
Sorry, sidebar.
No, go ahead.
I haven't been taking shots, like, for the past few weeks. Because I really am trying to stop drinking hard liquor like that and mostly just drink like champagne and wine. But I was like, fuck it. It's our last episode of the day. I'm gonna take a shot. This shit is strong as fuck.
It's good though.
But back to you in your beautiful home. I'm sorry.
My home is beautiful. And my bathroom is so big that when I take a shower, my mirrors don't fog up, bitch.
Ooh.
I realized that this morning. I get out and I can see myself.
Yeah.
Hey. I love my home, but I do not like not living next to you.
Oh, that's gonna make me cry.
And no, I'm serious. No, but I say that to say, because like when because
it is weird that you don't live next door anymore though. Like, cause I go on my walks every day.
Yeah.
For the most part. And every time I walk past your building, I be like, oh, Lex. But then I be like, Lex don't live there no more.
Looking out my window. But no, the reason it brought things into perspective for me, and I know we get long-winded about this, but I said, you know what? I said, whenever we retire or whenever Poor Minds ends or whenever you buy or we buy or whatever you buy, like our dream home. Because like right now, I'm in my dream home, but it's not my forever home. It's my dream home for right now. Whenever we are in the space to buy our dream home, we got to be in the same neighborhood, bro. It has to. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I'm not saying we got to be next door. I can be able to jog, take a little walk, and I got to knock on your door.
That's
Yeah,
sweet.
that is. I feel like I'm cool with that. But the only problem with that is you be talking about you want to retire and live in the country, and that ain't it for me.
Well, you going to have your vacation.
Bitch, somebody gonna be your neighbor.
Damn.
It ain't gonna be me though.
You don't want to retire in the beautiful fields and have a farm and gardens?
The fields?
Gardens?
Farm.
With cotton?
Y'all,
Me.
I ate my basil. I grew some basil and I ate it.
And you can grow basil in the city.
I was gonna say a garden is different. A farm is
Okay, I don't want a farm.
You can
meadow?
have basil in the city.
Okay.
That need to be the name of the episode.
Basil in the city?
You can have basil in the city. You don't have to be on a farm to grow some basil in some time.
But I want like a big garden. I want like a big, because I want lemon trees. Avocado trees take years to grow, but I don't want a regular garden.
Yeah.
I want, I'm gonna need some acres. I'm gonna need some acres for the type of garden I want. But I'm also gonna have like a staff to help me with it because I want to get to the point to where I'm growing my food.
Yeah.
And I gotta go to a meat market because I keep pork on my fork. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. But
Well, I won't say nothing.
don't.
I never say nothing. I just look at
And you shouldn't.
when you eat it.
That's all right though. That's all right. But I eventually want to get to the point to like my vegetables, my fruits, my herbs are coming from my garden. But everything that I eat is gonna take a lot of space.
Well, I feel like when I say the city, right? Like I don't really necessarily mean living in the city because to be honest, like I feel like I'm gonna buy something within the next 6 months to a year. I want to get an investment property
Yep.
that I can rent out, and then I also want to get like my own home. I'm tired of living in the city. It be too damn noisy.
Oh my
That's how I
God.
know I've grown and evolved a lot as a woman because when I first moved to Atlanta, like I've been living in the city majority of the time. Well, the whole time I've been living here. Like I lived in Atlantic Station first for a year. And then for the past 7-8 years, I've been living in Midtown.
Money. That money talk.
Okay.
I had to walk to the east side.
Girl. Shut up, girl.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
But no, for real, like I been living in Midtown for the past 8 years, and it's so noisy. It's so loud and it's so fucking noisy. Like it's always some sirens going off. It's always some crackheads walking down the street yelling.
That's what they do.
Somebody got shot.
Oh.
Somebody got shot like 5-6 months ago, right across the street from my house. And I live in like a nice, like I live in Midtown
It's
in like
gorgeous
a nice area. But yeah, it's just, it's city living. I feel like you just never know what can happen. And I'm just over it. Like I want something a little more peaceful, quiet. So I think where you live is a good medium. I think like Alpharetta is a good medium. I feel like
that's far,
Sandy
though.
Springs is a good medium.
Alpharetta far.
Yeah.
No.
Alpharetta is kind of far, but I feel like what I like about it is that they have the Avalon over there.
Yeah, they have a lot of things to do.
Right. So it's like it's a lot of things that you can still do in that area to where you don't need to necessarily come back into the city all the time. Here, where our studio is at, this area, I feel like you can't really do shit over here.
Yes, it is. You can go to Del Taco, bitch.
Okay.
I was literally about to say it's a food desert. He should go with Del Taco.
Exactly. It's a food desert, especially if you somebody who like prioritizes clean eating and things like that. It's not as much access over here like that. Yeah. So you need Del Taco is you just proved our point, bitch.
I like a little Del Taco.
It's a Del Taco, it's a Popeyes, it's a KFC. That's about it. Whenever we order kava, that shit take like an hour to get here.
And I will say, honestly, I'm glad I did the high-rise living, but a year was enough for me. I think that country girl in me came out. I'm in the woods. I see greenery. I see trees. It's quiet. My neighbors, hey! My neighbor put up his Halloween stuff. We were chatting. Like, that's what
Are you going to put up Halloween?
I am. I'm going to get some little stuff, but I'm too focused on getting my house decorated. So I know next year I'm really going to decorate, but I'm going to get some little stuff. Mm-hmm. But my funds is going to the house right now. And I've been putting money towards my principal too. I'm trying to pay this motherfucker off. Mm-hmm. I did like the calculations. Yeah. This thing gonna be mine in 5 years. Yeah. For sure. That's major. That's sure.
Good. Well, we ain't even getting
girl, because we never get to
go. Before we do that.
Yeah, yep.
So before we do that, Ty, what we drinking today?
Mm-hmm. All right. So because we've been talking about elevation and Q4, this one we're going to call the Great Lock-In, because we all getting focused. We about to end this year on a great note with a blast. And this one is different. So this one has some pisco. It's kind of like a play on a pisco sour, if you've ever had that. If not, pisco is a spirit, and it's made in South America. This one is from Chile. Kind of like, if you take a shot of it, it's kind of like a mix of vodka, rum, and tequila kind of together.
That's good.
But it has some pisco, it has some dragon fruit syrup, it has some lime juice, and then I use an egg white. So that's where you get that frothiness from, that little velvety texture in it. And then we have some pink dragon fruit as the garnish. So very cute. I decorated the top of the cocktail as well. And this is the Great Lock-In, y'all.
This is good. It's
Cheers,
tart.
You like it? Yeah.
I love me a tart motherfucker. Okay. All right, y'all. You know we had to bring y'all something new for the Pour crew. Introducing the Messy Mule with Taylor Port.
It's Taylor Port, ginger beer, and lime. Simple, smooth, and it hits every time.
And we're not just drinking it any kind of way. We've got it in the exclusive Taylor Port Solo Cup. Because if you're going to be messy, you might as well be classy too.
And that's the Messy Mule.
Powered by Taylor Port. First, let's shout out Taylor Port. Our fam at Taylor Port, thank you so much for usual sponsoring this episode. Do you have a pour decision?
Yeah, shout out to Taylor Port. Because one thing about it is Taylor Port, what I be saying, it's going to make you teleport. Because as y'all can see, we a little tip-tip. Mm-hmm. And let me think, what is my pour decision for this week? I guess we can go with the theme of like what the everything we was just talking about, like still living in the city. I hate it. It be so damn loud.
Yeah. Okay.
Auntie is tired. I be having to put earplugs in when I go to sleep.
Well, I'll find one house by me if you need.
Okay.
I'll clear them motherfuckers out. I'll clear them out.
I appreciate it. I might have to take you up on that because I be tired, child. I be over there like, get me out of here.
My poor decision this week is not telling a motherfucker where they had me fucked up at.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because you know what? I think like I had a situation in the past and I think he just thinks like, we just went our separate ways. No, bitch. You traumatized me. And you're a bitch. And we will never be cool. And thank God I am one of God's children and I'm always on his side. But don't never think that you have access to me and shit is cool. But that's my fault because I should have told you, you got me fucked up. And I think a lot of times I try to be like, oh, I'm the cool girl. Hey, it's cool. I'm not hurt. Take the high road. No, sometimes no, you don't need to take the high road. Sometimes you got to let people know you got me fucked up. You're actually a horrible person. And I don't wish bad on you, but you were an actual shitty person to me.
Yeah.
So that's my poor decision is not letting that motherfucker that know that he had me fucked up because something had happened. I'm just like, are you insane?
Cutting off access. I feel like we all have been guilty of that before because I be feeling the same way. Sometimes I feel like I let people know where they got me fucked up at, but then because like you said, you always want to be like, oh, I'm cool, I'm over it. And I do get over things really easily, to be honest. Like, I really do. I don't really stay mad at people for long periods of time about stuff. But in doing that, I feel like that make people think that, like, shit all good or that all is forgiving. And it's like, I remember that you had me fucked up and I really should have completely denied access forever, but I let you back in.
Yeah.
Because I'm over it.
Yeah.
But just because I'm over it, don't mean I gotta let you back in.
Yeah, I don't fuck with you.
Like, I don't gotta prove to you that I'm cool. I don't gotta prove to you that, like, I don't care or, like, it's not a big deal. It's fine if you think that I don't fuck with you because I don't.
Bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta add that bitch on the end.
So what's yours, Ty?
I took a very high dose edible.
Ooh.
And I was out of there. And I needed to get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
That was on Monday. So I woke up on Tuesday. Yeah. Yep.
Y'all know, I saw a post that said smoking weed a lot can cause schizophrenia. And they've ran tests on people, and like a lot of people who have schizophrenia in a young age, they are weed smokers because it does something to the chemical balance in your brain.
It helps them?
No, it's bad.
It makes it work.
Yeah, like because like schizophrenia is something that's like kind of, I don't want to say in his genetics because that's not what he said, but he said a lot of times it like either speeds it up or it triggers it or it does something to like certain people. But a lot of things that they've noticed in people who have schizophrenia is that they smoke weed. So y'all,
I do be feeling like I'm in different dimensions sometimes, and I was in 5 different dimensions when I took that edible. Baby.
Y'all be careful with that ganja weed.
That's why I say, give me that Reggie.
I don't.
Give me that boo-boo.
You know, weed is something that I have to do like every once in a while. Every once in a while is cool. I can't do it all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm too much of a person who like to be in control of everything. And I think that when you smoke weed, you don't have no control. Like, you don't know when the high gonna come down. You don't know how high you gonna get. You know, like, I think even with liquor, I've been drinking long enough to where I know, like, okay, this amount of shots is gonna get me to where I need to be. This one might take me over the edge.
You know.
I feel like with weed, you just really playing Russian roulette. Like, you don't know.
And then I'll try to crossfade. I don't mind I'll drink and take an edible. Usually I'm okay because I do a lower dose. But that one, it wasn't the right one. Now, so I'm drunk and I could not keep my eyes open.
Bruh.
They felt like they were disconnected from me.
Oh my God. That is
Not disconnected. Okay. Well, those are our poor decisions. Shout out to Taylor Port.
What's up, y'all? We are back again with another business spotlight. And today we have Kendria Strong, the founder of Rooted Revival. We have her here with us today on the couch. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my gosh. We're so excited.
We are.
Me too.
I'm super excited, too.
And I do want to say, because I feel like Black women in our hair,
Yeah.
it's a big thing.
It is a love story.
Yes, it really is. And I feel like, you know, growing up, you know, we permed our hair. We did this. We did the big chop. And so I want to start from the beginning. What made you start Rooted Revival?
Actually, I have been in the beauty industry for 15 years.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And I've led product innovation, marketing, commercialization.
Oh, wow.
And around 37, I was a C-suite executive, and I kind of had that burnout, you know.
Yeah.
I climbed the corporate ladder, did all the things, and I kind of want to just take a year back and really find myself again. And I was ready to walk away from beauty altogether. But after taking some time off and really reconnecting with my passion, I realized that there's a lot of opportunity for products that really focus on breakage and specifically tightly textured hair. A lot of times we talk about all texture, moisture is really the buzzword now, but the structure of our hair is very different. And I think it was an opportunity for us to really, really focus on what causes breakage and how can we really fix that from the inside out. Myself, I was struggling with iron deficiency. So my strand was very fragile, very weak. It broke very often, and a lot of medications cause that. So I really wanted something that goes beyond moisture, that we can really feel like we're doing something good and treating our hair from the inside out.
I'm so glad you said that, because I deal with that, iron deficiency. That's why I'm bald-headed. Okay, that makes sense now. So talk about your products and like what you have that focuses on breakage and things like that.
So we have our cuticle mending peptide shampoo.
Okay.
And we started with the cuticle. The hair strand itself has 3 layers. The outer layer is the cuticle. That's really where you start to see the main difference in textured hair and where porosity lives. So you'll hear a lot of people say high porosity, low porosity, which really just means, you know, how close the cuticle scales lay on top of each other, kind of like a roof tile. You know, if it has more gaps in it, you probably have high porosity. If it's very compacted, you have a low porosity. And the thing about high porosity hair is the moisture comes in, but it also escapes very easily, right? And so our product really focuses on that cuticle layer. You apply the product, it mends and fills in those gaps, and then also help with detangling and intensively strengthen it with peptides, which is really a building block of hair already. And so it goes in with plant-based peptides to strengthen the hair, add an extra protective layer onto the hair to help reinforce the strand and minimize the breakage. And we're clinically proven to minimize breakage by 60%.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
We've done all the tests. We tested all the people. So we had a testing group of 60 women, and we were able to get the claim of being reducing breakage by 60% after your first wash and actually making the hair stronger and more resistant to help you go through your wash day.
Okay, that's great. I really wanted to ask you, because having high porosity hair is normal when you have like tighter coiled hair, correct?
Yes and no. So I would say when you have tighter coiled hair, that really is not a determinant of the porosity.
Okay.
Right? So someone can have tightly coiled hair, and that's really just, you know, how often the hair bends. And every time it bends is an opportunity for breakage, but the actual porosity deals with the cuticle.
Okay.
And what we do know is Afro-descendant hair has typically a higher porosity point. So I would say your porosity is linked to the type of treatments you do to your hair. So if you do a lot of chemical treatments, whether it's color or chemical straightening, heat can add and increase the damage to the cuticle layer and add to the porosity. But Afro-descendant hair is just naturally higher in porosity. Most of the time it has less cuticle scales, which is nothing wrong with that, but we do want to understand that, you know, using a product that say all texture, that's great, and when you're using things for moisture, that's great, but we know if we're knowing that our strand is actually a little bit more fragile, we want to make sure that we're using those bioactives like peptides, proteins, vitamins that can actually put the nutrients back into the hair.
Okay. And so what was your process like when you were formulating all of your products? Like, is everything all natural?
So yeah, we're a plant-based. So we use plant-based actives and bioactives. So I definitely love at-home remedy. You know, I'm a girl from the South, so I love an aloe. You know, grandma get that little aloe in, a little castor oil, you know, on the scalp. You know, I love that. Yes. But I like to say that we're clinical holistic. Okay. And so the process for me is looking for ingredients that are plant-based that goes beyond some of our topical treatments. And so what I typically do is write a product brief. I work with biochemists and say, hey, I want something that can really treat the cuticle level. What do we have? And then we'll say, okay, peptides. Peptides are smaller than protein. They're actually the building block of protein. And so that's what proteins get their strengths from, right? And so we'll talk about, okay, what type of plant-derived peptides exist and that has a high affinity with hair. And that's what bioactive means. It means that it's biologically active with whatever host that is given to. And in this case, it's hair. And so we're trying to find plant-based, bioactive ingredients that can really restore the hair. And that's typically the process. I identify typically the problem because most of the time, you know, when you have a problem, you're not like, what ingredient can I put on my hair? You're just like, I need to solve this problem, right? And so it's really working with chemists, myself. We're at the table. We're discussing everything that we can do, what can really penetrate the hair, then taking that to the salon, the test salon area, testing the product, going to the clinical study once we feel like we have a good product. That can take roughly 8 months of clinical studying to make sure that it's reducing breakage. If you have a claim of growth, if you have a claim of, and I'm big on claims. Everything is not claim tested, but if I tell you it's going to work, I need it to work. And so that process along, once we finish clinical testing and finally get to the commercialization stage where we're ready to put it in the bottle and do all the fun stuff, that process for me took a year and a half of testing, making sure we have the right products, making sure that it's, like you said, plant-derived, that is safe, non-toxic, and you can really feel good and safe about the products that you're putting in your hair.
Okay, period. They don't play with the testing process, because a year and a half, that is a long time.
That is a long time. Our formulas are proprietary. And, you know, in the beauty industry in general, you know, owning your own formula is a big deal.
Right.
So going to, you know, working with the chemist and saying, hey, this is what I want to do, of course they're going to first give you, you know, all the formulas that already exist. And you say, no, I want to build one, you know, from ground up. You know, that process, if you're doing it safe and you're doing it well and you're not doing it at home in your kitchen, you say, I really want to go to a mass production, that process does take, you know, a long time to get it right.
Right. So the argument I have seen online for years is half the people saying, oh, your hair is just genetics. It doesn't matter what products you use. Either you have hair that's gonna grow and it's thick or not. And then the other half is like, no, if you do this to your hair, it'll get healthier, it'll grow longer. So what's the truth?
I think it's 50-50.
Okay.
Me personally. I think there is structural differences in all our hair. We can all say that. You know, we have eyes, you know, we hit them with the, we see. We have eyes. There's a structural difference. But then there is still the maintenance of the hair, right? I think, you know, consistency plays a big deal as well. There are different ingredients that you can apply to actually help the hair. And then there's things that, you know, you're just genetically born with. If you have high porosity hair, you have low porosity hair, then that's just part of the hair structure. Once you identify the things that are fragile about your hair, what's strong about your hair, then you can come out with a customized regimen that really helps with the hair health. So I personally think it's 50-50.
Okay.
I think, to me, the biggest factor in hair care is consistency. You know, I'm a protective style of girly myself. You know, sometimes on a good day, you know, a good month, I went 2 weeks before I washed my hair. You know,
that's what I was about to ask you.
Yes, sometimes I recommend, you know, when I got back on my game, I'll do like 2 to 4 weeks, never going more than a month.
Okay.
But, you know, sometimes, you know, you get a little lazy. That wash day get a little past due. It's been 6 weeks, you know, you're a little tired. You know what I mean? So I definitely think you need to be more consistent. I think consistency can really, in doing repetition, you know, having a good regimen, just like skincare. I think of it as the skinification of hair.
Okay.
You know, do you have a regimen for your skincare? Same thing. You know, you wouldn't just apply oils to your skin and assume that it will be okay. So you do want to have, you know, something that's structurally healthy. You want to have a good sealant, a good moisturizer. You want to have a good cleanser, and just have that consistent regimen. I think that, coupled with knowing your hair intimately, will help with overall hair health.
So could you touch a little bit more on that? Because I know, especially in the Black community, like, I'll always see girls that are like, oh, I don't wash my hair for 2 months, 3 months, or I'll just leave it braided up because I feel like leaving it alone, it will grow. Yeah. But what you're saying is you need to have a consistent regimen that you're doing all the time.
I think and you do exactly what you're saying. Like, I always, disclaimer, do what's best for you.
Right.
Okay? All right. Do what's best for you. And I paired that too as well. Like, you know your hair. If you think, you know, going 6 months, I mean, not 6 months, but
some people do that too, though. They do that too. I've seen it. They be having the same braid down for like 6 months. They just be plopping a different wig on top, but for real.
For real. But, you know, if that's your jam, that's your jam. Okay. But I have seen, just through different studies, myself included, a healthy scalp gives you a healthy foundation. It's not necessarily always about the hair, it's the foundation. And so our product is a deep cleansing treatment to really make sure that you're clearing that buildup off of the scalp. Okay. Making sure that you are actually getting to the root of the hair and giving room for your hair to breathe, your scalp to breathe, for a healthy hair to come out of follicle. And I also say, I don't know many things in this world that can grow without water.
Right.
Okay, so at some point, I think even a plant or something, I think you really want to get in that place of really treating your hair, and that's going to help with moisture retention as well. So I would say, never go more than 6 weeks. If you're in a protective style, try to stay within a month, and if you're really good, be on that 2 weeks. You have tight textured hair. I have tightly textured hair. 2 weeks can be a little rough if you are not properly detangling the hair properly. You can cause more breakage. So I would say as long as you're not going more than, 4 to 6 weeks, giving yourself time to actually maintain a regimen, I think that you're fine.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that because that's me. I be feeling like I leave my hair braided up and I'm like, ooh, I know it's finna be long.
Yeah.
Then I take it out, it be breaking off.
But the thing is that I learned over the past few years, a lot of the time women don't wash their hair while they still have the braids in. Like you still should wash your hair while you have the braids in. You should still do protein treatment.
See, I be doing a little rinse off.
Yeah, no, you need to wash it. You gotta get in there.
You gotta get in there and then make sure that you're really drying it as well. You know what I mean? Because you don't have any mildew under there.
Right, and it be that buildup at the root is what be making people's hair break off.
Baby, I put that water on and I goes to bed.
Yes, and you can use a shampoo. You can dilute it, put it in a applicator bottle. Okay. Whatever your favorite product is. Of course, I'm going to say use with the Revival, but I'm all about using what's best for you. Dilute your shampoo, put it in the applicator bottle. Go ahead and wash it while you're in your sew-ins and your braids. Make sure you rinse it well and just, make sure you dry it. You don't want to have mildew.
Now,
let me ask you a question. I want to know, what is your hair routine? Like you said, we have a skincare routine.
Yes.
What is yours? Because I'm looking at your hair.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
So what do you do? Like it's a Sunday and you're doing your hair routine.
Doing my
what
hair,
does yours look like?
So I really try to start with the deep cleansing treatment. I start with our peptide mending, cuticle mending peptide shampoo. Our product is a detangler as well.
Okay.
So I go in on dry or mist damped hair, and I apply the product and I detangle first.
Okay.
And so I first actually start detangling my hair prior to getting into the shower or wherever you're washing your hair to make sure that you removed any knots and making sure you're not detangling on very wet hair because that's when your hair is the most fragile and more prone to breakage.
Oh, okay, got it.
And once I go through my shampoo routine, I rinse that out. Then I go in with the conditioner. And sometimes I do a double. So if I have a lot of buildup and I'm wearing a lot of gels, I'll do 2 washes. Once I finish shampooing, I'll go into with the conditioner. I like to use a conditioner that has a less heavy that can actually absorb into the hair. I try to leave it on from 10 to 15 minutes. A lot of times people try to leave it on overnight and things like that. You feel like it's doing more conditioning, but honestly, it's absorbed typically at the most 30 minutes. So, you don't necessarily have to go overnight or an hour, but if you feel good, you can do that too.
I used to do that all the time. I'm so glad that you said that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm learning a lot.
I was doing something. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go to this overnight
with that grocery bag.
But a lot of times, like I said, your hair is most fragile when it's wet, right? And so a lot of times you think that it may be doing more harm than good because the hair can actually get too much moisture within it, right? And then cause a little bit more breakage, especially when you're going to detangle. So I try to get a conditioner that's a little bit more lightweight that can be absorbed into the hair, trying to find something that does have bioactives, whether it's a vitamin or some type of peptide treatment to actually be absorbed into the hair. And then I move in, it depends if I'm gonna do a blowout. I'll go in with the light leave-in, and then I'll go in with the heat protectant to blow it out. And then, I go straight down into my braid down after that. So I try to keep my hair and scalp as clean as possible. If I do like a twist out or something of that nature, I try to make sure that and I'm using a heavy butter and a sealant or an oil or something of that nature. I try to make sure that, I do the proper routine, but I'm going back to wash my hair. That's when I'll wash my hair within like 2 weeks or so, because those butters and those oils drip down to the scalp and they cause a lot of buildup.
So you were talking about the importance of the different conditioners that you use and leaving them on for a certain period of time. So I want to really talk about the new conditioner that you have coming out for Black Friday.
I do. So like I said, it takes like 2 years for me to get a good treatment, something that's working. So we finally finished, and we beta launched that shampoo in July. Okay. We were doing well. And the conditioner is following and right behind it. Our conditioner as well, it is made with what we call cationic conditioning. That's a fancy word for saying that it actually smooths the cuticle down, absorbs quickly into the hair, and it's gonna really make the slip and the softness of your hair improved, as well as the smoothness of the strand. Absorb quickly and it washes off quickly, because we're busy women, right? We don't have all day. So I wanted something that's gonna give me all the impact of the 30 minutes, but with less time. So I'm excited about launching the conditioner on Black Friday, and we'll have a wonderful Black Friday sale. You buy 2 shampoos to get a conditioner for free. I'm gonna let you test it out, because I'm passionate about. Well, Erica say I'm passionate about my shit.
Okay,
give it to you.
Yes.
And so I'm very excited.
So let me clarify what you said, because I'm taking notes. We're not supposed to detangle our hair when it's soaking wet, because I detangle in the shower now.
I prefer not to, and I would say that's when your hair is the most fragile. If you wait till your hair is soaking wet, you're probably going to have a lot more breakage.
Okay.
If you do it in a damped state, or a lot of people would do it, we'll say use a pre-shampoo to do it. Our product acts as a pre-shampoo. So essentially, you apply the product, you detangle the hair, then you add water, it transforms into a lather. And then you rinse it out. So you get a 2-for-1 with the product.
Got you.
Yeah.
And when we're using the Revival, how many times do we need, when we see some results? Because I need some results today. I'm finna go home and wash my hair right now.
Girl.
It's breaking off as we speak. So like, if somebody is using this product and they have serious breakage, how long do they start seeing some results?
Actually, you get 60% less breakage after your first use, because it is like I say, is a porosity filler, right? And cuticle mender. So what it's doing is immediately strengthening and adding that to the hair to reinforce the strand and make it more resilient as you are going through your process. Right? And so over 50 women that we did clinical studies, we saw the 60% less breakage after first use. With continuous use, that's when I see the best benefit. Like I said, I suffer with iron deficiency, and my hair was breaking and very brittle, and I was able to attain length. I like to say we don't make a growth plan. We can't, do anything about that, but we can help you keep the hair that you grow. I would say over, a 6-month period, you can really see a difference with the hair with continuous use and that consistency that I'm talking about.
Okay, I like that.
Yes.
So what would you say is the biggest misconception that you hear all the time about textured hair and hair breakage?
I think the biggest misconception is that it's strong and very resilient. A lot of people say, I got that strong hair. But the truth is that it's actually very fragile, because every bend, if you ever have very, very curly hair, or curly hair in general, every time it bends is a weak spot, right? And opportunity for it to break structurally. And then also the porosity of the hair makes it very fragile. And I think if we take that into account, the way we detangle, the way we do our styles, how much tension we apply to our hair, we really change how we approach the styling of textured hair and really change the health outcome of our hair in general. I would say, think of it as being more fragile than being strong, coarse, and resilient.
Because I do feel like people say that all the time. Like a lot of Black women, Black people in general, we always like, oh, our hair is so strong. But like you said, I learned that years ago too, that it's actually the weakest hair. Like coily hair and curly hair is the weakest type of hair to have.
You ain't got. I know my shit weak. Now, let me ask this for my lighter colored sisters that do watch, is this for, other?
Yes, it is. It is. And I do want to say that because porosity, of course, you can have a natural high porosity. But like I said, with chemical treatments, it can actually increase and cause a higher or damaged porosity in the hair. So every time you use color, every time you use, a chemical straightener, using a lot of heat, you start to see the hair break down. It becomes weak. It starts breaking. Anyone can use the product.
Okay.
If you feel that you have damaged or breakage prone hair, you feel like your strand is a little bit more fragile, it is great for that. Of course, I started where breakage begins, typically in higher porosity, and because of that, it led me to tighter textures. But of course, as you move through your process, your porosity will increase over time. It can become more damaged. And anyone that feels that their hair is fragile or they feel like it needs a little bit more strengthening is a great product for it.
Okay, I like that. Because my best friend from high school, Lindsay, she colors her hair so much, her shit be breaking off too. I'm going to send her a bottle. So let people know where they can find Rooted Revival, and let the poor crew know, how we can tap in early for that conditioner.
Yes. So you can find us at rootedrevival.com. And you can also please follow me on Instagram and all of the social media platforms. Like I said, we just launched in July, even though I've been at this for 2 years. So I need the following, y'all. And it's the same, Rooted Revival, Revival with 2 L's. And then you can tap in. If you go to our website, we'll have our early sign-up list where you can sign up, and we'll text you on Black Friday to get early access to the deal.
Okay.
Yes. And I feel like I have to say this. My girl, she is ripping the brand, because I just noticed, I'm like, you matching the body.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
I love it.
Put it together.
Yes. And it looks so good.
It does. And I'm a moody color girly, so I love the packaging, because I'm not going to lie, I'm that girl that when I go shopping, I look at packaging first.
Me too.
So it's like something can have a great product, but it's not packaged as a bullshit product, but they got it packaged prettier, and I'm going to grab that one. I would really grab this. Like if I'm walking through an Ulta or Sephora, I would definitely, it would catch my eye.
Yes, well, thank you so much. It's a little different because we don't have a pump or a dispenser, but like I said, we pour it in because you're pre-detangling first.
And I can add that water and shake it.
So what made you want to go with that design instead of like the typical pump or dispenser?
Well, me personally, and most people when they use a pump, after a while, you just throw that away anyway, right? Okay, so I was like, nah, I'm going to get away from that.
Yes.
The dispenser, because you're pre-detangling first, you want to pour it in. You want to use a lot of product to actually detangle the hair. So it's actually an easier application to do so. Many people prefer a pump, so we are considering maybe going to a tube next year. But it was originally designed to mimic more of a vitamin bottle to make the consumer think more of nutrients, vitality, and really to set us apart and trying to find packaging that's common but also very different in the hair care space. And that's how we kind of got to that, and trying to use a logo prominent on the front where it's recognized, and putting the actual name of the product on the back. Just some visual cues to know that, okay, this is different.
Yes.
This is not my typical, just so the consumer can see something different and think something different.
I like it. I love
too.
that. And I feel like maybe instead of the tube, maybe you know how some people, they'll put like the pump on the side.
Yes.
So it could still be like this, but then you just have the pump on the
Yes,
side.
I
It's
was
like an
thinking
extra. If people want to put it on there, then they can. But
I actually was thinking about that because I've been challenged on that. Everybody's like, you need to go to the, well, not the consumers, but my team.
yeah.
But I was like, this is what I originally did. So I have been thinking about just putting the pump on the side for
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it
because that way you could keep the aesthetic that you want to go with. Because it's your brand, it's your company, but then also give the people who like,
What they
oh no,
want.
I need a pump, put it on the side.
Because that's what I say. I like to add that water at the end and shake it up. And let me just give you your flowers, being a Black woman in the beauty industry, and taking the time and thinking about us who, have tighter, curlier hair and, thinking about us and giving us products for us. So thank you so much. We appreciate y'all.
And I always trust a black woman when it comes to black hair.
Especially when they got nice hair.
Exactly.
If you came on here bald-headed, I would have been like, hold on. Hold on.
No, hair is laid.
Hair is tea. So thank you so much for coming and joining us today. Y'all make sure y'all check out Rooted Revival. We'll put the link in the box. And y'all make sure y'all go get y'all some shampoo.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, topic one. Go ahead.
Are we too old for celebrity crushes? Have you ever not liked your significant other's celebrity crush as well? I don't really care about my significant other having a celebrity crush. That shit doesn't matter to me.
But what if he pulled up?
Like, while we together?
I don't know.
Then yeah, I would definitely have a problem with that shit.
Oh shit.
But like, if he fucked with her before we met or before we got together, like, no, I wouldn't care. And like, if he just had a crush that he liked, like somebody that he was like, oh, I think she's so fine, like, I wouldn't care. As long as she fine for real. She gotta be fine though. So I can like be like, okay, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
I don't mind like a guy, like, for example, he was like, oh, Meg, oh, I love Meg. I said, I get it. I love Meg too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But this is when celebrity crushes get weird for me. I got ate up on Facebook the other day for this. Y'all know I'm a Facebooker now. I said, I get, loving celebrities and being a fan, but y'all doing too much with these AI pictures. Once you get to the point where you typing it in on AI, make me kiss Chris Brown. Put me in a picture with Taraji P. Hey, this is not what AI was made for.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. If you have ever made an AI picture with you and a celebrity, you're taking it too far.
Yeah.
And people was in the comments like, well, Lex, not everybody gets to meet people like you on an everyday basis, or I'm not paying $1,000 for a meet and greet. And I'm like, I get that. I understand. But what does that do for you? It's not a real picture. And I think that's where lines get crossed. The reason I brought it up is because that happened to Key Glock the other day. Mm-hmm. Somebody posted a picture and was like, him with Key Glock, and he was like, what the fuck? Because it looked real. And like they were hugged up in the picture.
That's scary.
Exactly. It's scary and it's weird. Y'all could get people in some shit. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
So I think, like, I don't care if you have a celebrity crush. Just don't get weird with it. Like, if my man has a crush on Megan Thee Stallion, he not finna be like, damn, you seen Meg dating Clay? Hey, are you okay?
But I do, and that's what I was gonna say. I feel like it gets to a point though with some people where it's a little obsessive. Like, we were talking to Jessica the other day, and
yes,
yeah, and she was basically saying that, like, it was this lady who had put that she thought that she was gonna marry Chris Brown in her wedding vows. Like, as she's reading her vows to her husband, she like, I know it's you, but I thought I was gonna marry Chris Brown. Okay, it gets to a point where, bitch, you're weird. That's weird.
It's weird.
And then it does get to a point to where some people are too old.
Yeah.
Like, you too old. When you in your teen years, your early 20s, I understand having like a big celebrity crush.
That coochie be queefing for that cuss. I know what you meant.
I understand having a big celebrity crush, but like, when you well into your 30s, your 40s, your 50s and up, and you still have a crush on a celebrity, it's a little weird, because when do we let go of the delusion? Bitch, it ain't happening.
I agree.
It's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown is not about to come swoop you up and save you at 42.
She said he's gonna come in that wedding. Is your man on the floor?
Especially as a married woman. Like, especially if you're a married woman too. Yeah, like, it's like, when does it get disrespectful to your partner and to your spouse as well? Because I don't know how I would feel about that if I'm married to somebody and you always constantly talk about how you got a crush on this celebrity bitch, but I'm your wife.
Yeah.
Am I not good enough?
Yeah.
You were supposed to love me, Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you liking somebody and thinking they're attractive, I don't give a fuck about that. But it gets weird when it's like, oh yeah, that's my wife and I love her down. And if I ever get a chance with her, if you ever get a chance with her, what nigga?
Yeah. I seen a post again, y'all know I love to talk about TikTok. This girl made a video and she was like, y'all, I made a TikTok video. Like, I'm a Chris Brown stan. I've been to like 3 of the Breezy Bowls. And she said, when I came home, I guess his girlfriend's name is like Jade or something. She said, I don't like how Jade is everywhere with him. Every time I see him, she's right there. And I was just like, you know, I'll admit, I was just being a hater. And people were in the comments were like, hey, you need to delete this because if he sees this, he's going to block you. And so she was like, y'all, why did Chris block me? Because you've created a parasocial relationship, whether you were joking or not. To get on the internet and be like, why is she always there? Y'all don't know what these celebrities and what these people have to go through. So maybe she makes him feel grounded. She makes him feel, you know, he can unwind. You don't know why. If you were a real supporter, you would be happy that he has somebody that he's happy with, right? But she made a whole like 2-minute video. Because when I get ready, I like to, you know, stay updated with what the kids are doing on TikTok. It was like a whole 2-minute video. And she really was not processing why he blocked her.
And speaking of Chris Brown, I went to the Chris Brown concert out here in Atlanta. And the amount of 45 plus women that I seen at that concert with Breezy Bowl hoodies and spray painted t-shirts on that said wifey.
Mood.
Listen. We did a party.
I was shook.
I did a party with Nick from Love Island.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did not get into Love Island. I know nothing. I only did it because Crown, we were sponsoring a party. There were, to your point, 45, 50-year-old women. I'm talking stands.
Oh my God.
Shirts, flags. They did a meet and greet and everything. And I have never seen fandom like that for a reality TV star ever.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
I definitely think it's something that you should grow out of after a certain point. Like at 45, even in your 30s, sometimes it gets a little weird when people be like obsessed, you know?
Yeah.
Because could it happen? Possibly.
No.
But it could though. I mean, strange things happen all the time, Ty. It really do. Strange things be happening. So, I mean, could it happen? But the likelihood of it happening, bitch, probably not. So, like, let it go.
I was trying to Google this documentary I just watched.
Wait.
Y'all, it's called Thirst Trap, The Fame, the Fantasy, the Fallout. It's about a TikTok star. His name is William White. This boy is like in his early 20s. When I tell you it was nothing.
William White?
William White. I've never heard of this guy. I like to sit on my couch and just watch random documentaries. And it just came up. It was like older women. I'm talking about in their 50s and 60s. Thirsting. All he was doing was like lip syncing to stuff, but he was lip syncing to older songs. And when I listened to him speak, it was like listening to a 12-year-old. And it was so weird that these women in their 40s and 50s were upset. It was kind of scary. Because it's like a lot of times we just overlook it because we think it's innocent, but a lot of times it's not. And that line gets really, really gray. That's why I don't do all that thirst trap. I don't do that stuff no more. I post pretty pictures and I go because people will create a whole fantasy with you and you think it's cute until it's not.
Yeah.
And then when I watched him speak, I'm like, are y'all for real?
Yeah.
Married women. I mean, it was one woman who actually lost her husband over it because she was obsessing over this boy on TikTok. So I absolutely think that, yes, you can't be too old for celebrity crushes. I support people and I like them. Like, yeah, I'm going to look at a little Tyler Lepley. I like to look.
Love a little.
I'm going to look at a little Idris. I'm going to look at Damson. I'm going to look at him. But to be like, oh my God, I need it.
Yeah.
It's like it brings me back to when we were like in elementary school and middle school and everybody used to have like them Word Up magazine photos all over their walls. But mind you, bitch, we're in middle school.
Hey.
It's appropriate. I be feeling like people like that be really having shrines of celebrities in their homes at 50 years old.
And
and that's concerning.
Concerning as fuck.
It's scary. Those are the type of people that you need to like watch out for coming to your shows, and like you just never know. Like it makes so much sense why when you reach a certain level, you have to have certain security precautions because you just never know. Like even
Neo.
No,
did you see that video of Neo? Neo almost took that hat off and beat his ass. That man ran up on stage and was trying to dance with Neo. Neo said,
No, I was thinking about that lady from I was thinking about that lady from the POURMINDS show in that wheelchair.
You better be careful. You better hush.
Why?
She probably watching.
So I'm gonna see her roll up.
All right now.
I am.
She gonna beat your ass. She gonna beat your ass.
She gotta get through you first.
She do, cause bitch, you got me fucked up. That's what I'm gonna do. Neo style, bitch.
Not Neo style.
Neo mush the fuck out that
wait,
motherfucker.
real quick, do y'all feel like men be having celebrity crushes? Because I feel like niggas be having celebrity crushes
Hell
too.
yeah. That's what I was just saying. Like, I've talked to like a guy I was dating before. Like he was like, yeah, like Meg is my type.
No, I mean, my bad. Male celebrity crushes. Men be having male celebrity crushes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Like I had seen this post where
niggas love Future.
Yes.
Niggas
love Future.
I was not processing that.
Yeah.
No, niggas be like, yeah, dog. Like,
Future that nigga.
yeah, that's that nigga.
That
nigga so Pete.
101, he the GOAT.
They do that about him, Gunna.
I don't like that.
They do though. They have man crushes on. Let me tell you the male celebrities that men
Who the
have
top
crushes.
5?
Future,
Uh-huh.
Gunna,
Denzel Washington.
Denzel, LeBron.
Definitely LeBron.
Woo! They do not play about rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, and Tupac, honorable mention.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, I think they like, but I'm talking about that. Like, I swear, it be niggas out here, like, if they could massage LeBron's feet after a long game, they feel like Savannah can't do it like me, bruh. Ooh. I'm telling you. Them LeBron, oh my God.
Now, them LeBron fans
especially
be
with
hardcore.
athletes, they be having a weird, they love it. And don't let it be like a cool ass. Like, LeBron is a cool nigga. Like, he do lame shit, but we all do.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't be knowing the words to the songs. Who cares? But LeBron is like a cool, like, he did it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff that we be like, oh, LeBron, you lame for is funny shit. Like, not knowing the lyrics and stuff. It ain't nothing serious. He a cool nigga.
Yeah.
So don't let it be a nigga who got money. He got the wife. He got the kids. He got the money. And he fucking cold as fuck. They'll be like, hey, I'll suck your dick. It ain't gay. I just like you. I fuck with you, bro. Let me suck them balls.
Oh, my God.
That's gay.
But I'm saying.
It don't get no gay.
But I'm saying that's the type of time they be on.
What about Jay-Z?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, niggas
Facts. Niggas love Jay-Z.
Man, when I seen Jay perform, bro, it spoke to my heart. And he articulates so well, bro.
They be like, I feel like he be speaking my life story. Jay-Z?
Jay-Z never spoke.
Speaking your life story?
Baby, you from Third Ward. Calm down.
That's crazy.
They used to do that with Nipsey
They
Hussle.
did. Nipsey too, yeah. That's another one.
Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, it really fucked me up when Nip died.
Oh, brother.
I'm still fucked up 3 years later. No, for real. Like, niggas love Nipsey Hussle. They really do.
They love Nipsey Hussle.
And I feel like that's where it gets to a point where it's like borderline a crush.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to admire what somebody has done and the work that they've done and, you know, the success that they have amassed and stuff over the years. But, like, it be getting to a point where it be a little like, you want to suck his dick, don't you? A little bit. Tell the truth.
Oh, my God.
You want to catch that nut.
But I will say, I think on the other side, because we got to talk about the women, too. A lot of times women have parasocial relationships with women. Yeah. Like, the way y'all can agree or disagree with Cardi for getting pregnant, whatever. That's not your friend. That's not your sister. You do not know this lady. Why do you care so much that she's pregnant?
Yeah.
You cannot care that the long dissertations and this and like you don't care that much.
Yeah.
That's not your friend. Like lines get crossed where y'all just feel like things affect you and it don't. I mean, you can have an opinion about something, but relax. That's not your friend. That's not your girlfriend. Mm-hmm. You ain't finna eat a coochie. None of that. So now it's time to get into the bed bow.
The bed.
The bow.
The bed.
Bow.
Bow.
So y'all, today's bed topic is sponsored by Her Fantasy Box. Y'all, when I tell you I love Her Fantasy Box because they have so many products outside of like, you know, the coochie and cleansing. I have been using this one lately. It's the Body Splash body oil and it's the pineapple cream. It smells so good. I was using it. Me and the interns was using it today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Morgan and Brooklyn. Just joined the team.
Yes.
I love a good body oil. It's not too greasy. It's not like getting all over your clothes and stuff because I had it on my legs. You don't see it on this Yagi world.
Right. It ain't on the Yagi.
It ain't on the Yagi. Y'all know I love it.
But it's on the body.
It's give it to him, Drea.
Exactly.
So shout out to Her Fantasy Box. What you be using?
I love Her Fantasy Box. I use a plethora of their products. I love the pH Boric Wash. I also love the chlorophyll pills. Y'all know I'm a chlorophyll water girl. So I love that you can also get all of the benefits of the chlorophyll, but in pill form. So all you got to do is take it in the morning and yeah, it's going to help you with your pH. It's also going to help with like managing like body odor. That's what I love about chlorophyll.
More than your armpits be stinking and people need to
it's
realize
everything.
that.
It's a lot of things that stink. But with
that was funny how you said that.
it do be a lot of things that stink for some. Not for all. But for the people who are having issues with those type of things, chlorophyll is really good for you because I feel like it will get rid of the odor anywhere on your body. So your poop. And I've been saying this for a long time. Your poop.
Oh.
What you thought I said? Your poop?
Yeah.
That too. Your poots and your poop won't stink.
Okay.
You won't be musty. Your breath won't stink. We encountered a funky breath person recently, and it was very traumatic. Y'all see how Lex is over there. She's about to cry. Lex, are you okay? Are you?
She got a headache thinking about
She's about to cry. She having a flashback.
Jesus.
It was real bad. The breath was horrendous. But I just feel like, get you some chlorophyll. It'll clear that up.
She need more. She needs surgery.
She need more than chlorophyll.
Dang, not diarrhea, beer.
She need an extraction. She needs a tooth extraction.
I don't even want to get into it. It was so bad.
It was bad. But yes, get you some Her Fantasy Box. It will help with all of that. I love the chlorophyll pills. A1 in my book. Get you.
You know what we need to do? We need to have a Taylorport event and have Rollo Rodriguez pull up and perform Taylorport Junkie. That was my song. She a Taylorport junkie.
And now we are. Shout out to Taylorport.
I love me some Taylorport. Okay, let's get into this topic, girl. Could you be intimate with someone who's an amputee? When it came out that Karrueche was dating Deion Sanders, people had a lot to say. Coach Prime had 2 toes on his left foot amputated, specifically the big toe and the second toe. If you met someone fine, funny, and everything you wanted, but they were an amputee, would that make you pause before getting intimate? Whether it's a finger, a limb, a leg, a toe, would that affect your decision in dating them?
A finger or a toe, that's light work. We could work around it. You could wear some gloves.
Yeah.
You could wear some socks.
Okay.
I won't know. A leg, now we chartering into dangerous territory. For me.
Okay, that's fair.
Just for me.
Yeah.
You know, I personally, and it's not nothing wrong with it. It's not nothing wrong with it. You know, I just don't think that I could partake.
That's fair. That's your truth.
Yeah. I just don't think I could partake in that. Maybe though, if, you know, he kept that half under the cover.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
You know what?
Or do you feel like when the lights go off?
Honestly, I could date an amputee because but I want you to be advanced in your amputee journey. Like if it's fresh.
Advanced.
No, because listen, if something just happened, I'm not worried about the physical. It's your mental. Your life just changed. And if we're dating, I think that's a lot to put on me. If we're dating, I'm not speaking if I'm married and my husband, something happens, you my husband, we gonna figure it out. But if it's somebody I'm dating and we're just like light dating and something happens, I don't know. But if it's like somebody who walks up to me and you got that peg leg on, I don't give a fuck. You can walk. They be putting them legs on, and sometimes it be up to the hip. And they can walk. It might be a little limp. I walk with a limp. Bitch, I got a bad knee. We finna be twinning in this motherfucker.
Remember that song? I walk
with a dip.
I walk with a dip.
I don't give a damn. A good man is hard to find. If he ain't got a leg, I don't give a damn. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't find out though until like it's time to get in the bed?
That's what I'm saying.
The bed.
Bow.
So what if it was time to get into the bed and then he took the leg off and put it on the side of the bed? And you didn't know.
By that point, we're deep into it. And if he has a leg, that means he's deep in his amputee journey.
You don't care about that leg. Long
I don't give a, as long as that dick get hard.
That's what I said. Long as the third one works.
Take that leg off and let's get to work.
Okay, that's crazy.
I'm just saying, but like I said, you need to be deep in your journey. Not a fresh one. Not a fresh one.
Not a fresh.
Because I think that's just a lot. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that those pressures, but like if we're like 3 years into our relationship and then it happened, we gonna stay together. But I'm talking about if I meet somebody, could I be intimate?
Oh yeah, like if we were in a relationship and then it happened while we're in a relationship, I wouldn't leave because of it. But I feel like
meeting somebody initially, as long as you an advanced amputee, you gonna get some pussy out of me. I ain't scared. I'm gonna shine that leg up for you if the dick good too. I ain't scared of no nub, bitch.
Shine that leg up.
The arm, and it's an arm, I really don't give a fuck.
Really?
No.
I care more about the arm than the leg.
Really?
Yeah.
How you feel, Ty?
So I do, one of my best friends, this is sad, she had cancer in her toes and she had to have them amputated like as a teenager. So I've seen that. But that doesn't stop her from like living her life. So I agree with you more so on like if it's a finger, if it's a toe, if it's something that's like small. A leg, while I respect it and I honor it, I don't know. That's a big. Because once you take that off before we get in the bed, I don't know, bro.
I think it's because I'm lazy. We finna get in your wheelchair.
Yeah, can he prop up on that knee? Like,
they know how to work that thing.
I'm just thinking like,
yeah. I think for me, it's more about like me thinking about the things that we can do versus the things that we can't do.
Yeah.
I like to fuck from the side anyway.
Like, no, I'm not talking about outside of fucking.
Oh, my bad.
Like,
this is the bed.
If he ain't got no arm and you go to the grocery store.
Yeah, or like, what if I want to go to Runyon Canyon?
Well, now.
He can run. That's why I said.
Bitch, Runyon Canyon is a mountain.
That's what I'm saying. They're not. They can walk. I'm serious.
If they're advanced,
that's why I said.
The bionic legs and shit.
They do.
Okay, the bionic leg is a little different.
That's what I'm saying. And they be happy, they can walk. Like,
no, I know they can walk, but I think that it's a lot of things that is gonna be a little more difficult for them to do versus, you know.
I do agree. I do think they're like.
So I think you have to think about those things when you decide to date. You know, to date.
I ain't Xing nobody else out though. It's too hard to find a man these days. You think a little leg gonna stop me? You gonna get down this aisle.
A toe wouldn't stop me. I'm not gonna lie.
A toe, a finger.
A toe, a finger wouldn't stop me.
Nothing stopping me.
But if you got that yin yang twin nub, I just
don't
know that I could.
Oh,
that's all right.
I like that.
Do it again. I like it. You ain't stopping me. I need it. But this is actually a good.
That is.
Because I think it's okay for people to say, you know what? I don't think I could do this. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, we do need a little like honesty, and I think that's okay. But I think they know that as well. You know, it's a lot because you're not living a normal life at this point. Because you have to think about stuff like accessibility for them. And, you know, it's a lot to commit to. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get both sides.
What about somebody in a wheelchair? Like, is that too much of a disability? Because like you said, you want someone more advanced so that they can move around on their own. But if they're in a wheelchair, would that hinder your?
That's what I said. What kind of wheelchair are we talking? It got
be motorized. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's advanced.
I can work with a little motorized.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I could work with that too. Motorized.
Yeah.
If I gotta push you.
Yeah. I'll upgrade them. No, I'm gonna give them that Hemi too. If I love
hydraulics,
I'm finna hook that shit up. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I feel
I
like
want to have to push you.
Yeah, I think but honestly, if I'm being honest, I feel like at 36, I'm so far past the physical. Because in my younger days, being a physical person and being like, oh, he gotta have this, it didn't get me nowhere.
Yeah.
So, like, if I meet a man and he's an amputee, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he does not have a leg. I can't talk to him.
Yeah.
Like, no, he might be cool. And I think now the way I date and I'm friends with somebody first. I'm very cautious and I'm like, we're gonna be cool for a while. So honestly, whether you got your leg or not, we're gonna have this period of time where we're just friends anyway.
Yeah.
So I gotta grow to like you whether you got 2 legs or 1 anyway. So you might wanna hide that leg from me. Because I ain't gonna know the difference. I walk with a limp too.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like you said, I'm more partial to if it's something that ended up happening to my partner while we're together, then cool. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know if that's something that I would just readily put myself into if I have a choice. Because it's a lot, like you said, having to deal with it mentally.
Yeah.
And then also just being realistic. Like I get what you're saying about the fact that like, oh, they can still walk and all of that, which I am aware of. But I think that it's definitely going to change the quality of like both of y'all's life together in a lot of things that y'all could do.
You know what? I guess I'm speaking on, what's that? Oh, I have to Google her name. It's this girl, she is an Olympic runner, and she's married to another Olympic runner. But he does, you know what I'm talking about? Can you please look up that couple for me? But he doesn't have a leg, and he's a sprinter. You would never know he didn't have no legs, so I guess that's the kind of couples I'm looking at, too. You know who I'm talking about, Kyla, right? Yes. Oh, my gosh, and I want to know her name because she, like, I want to say she broke a record. I can't remember what she ran it, but anyway, she's married and her man is like an amputee and he real fast, bitch. That motherfucker fast. But so I look at it more so like that, but there is other ways to look at it too. And like you said, I think it's a lot to take on because she's probably taking on a lot, but they're married as well. So I see both ways. I'm like,
yeah, me too.
That's cool if you do, but it's also okay if you don't.
But it does make you think about the fact that like sometimes maybe people do really be missing out on good people because of things like that. Like, what if you missed out on your soulmate because of something like that? Like, oh, I met this person. He was really super sweet, super nice. He had all of these characteristics that I liked, that I wanted in a husband, but he didn't have a leg, so I just completely shut him down.
like that. She, well, her husband now, they have kids now, but he's a paraplegic.
Tara Davis Woodhall.
Like, she didn't let that
And Hunter Woodhall. I'm
really?
sorry.
That's good. That's beautiful.
What she said, I'm sorry, Miss.
She was just saying one of her friends met a man who was like a paraplegic, and she didn't let that stop.
Yeah. This is the couple I'm talking about. Tara Davis Woodhall and Hunter Woodhall. And he fast as hell. He is so fast, but they're like an Olympic couple. But they live a normal life.
The next episode, I really want to do a lyric breakdown because when you really be thinking about some of the stuff that people would say in songs, it's like, why would they say that? Because Todd just said paraplegic, and it made me remember when Lil Wayne said paraplegic, a parallel park. And that red and white thing, old school Atlanta. Why would he say
And then why did he say
parallel park?
And then why did he say tougher than Nigerian hair?
Because,
hey!
I'm going to drink my shot.
Now, we just talked to Revival. Now, we just talked to our girl at Rooted Revival. You got to use your Rooted Revival. Damn it.
Okay, so now it's time to get into the bow.
Hey.
The bow.
Hey.
The bow. Bow, 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 bow.
You better sing that shit like you mean it.
How you doing?
Okay, so my bop of the week.
Didn't Wendy used to say that? Say it like you mean it.
I don't know.
That's what she used to say on her theme song, I think. But I don't know.
Say it like you mean it. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so my bop of the week, a listener actually sent this to me, and I meant to screenshot his name, but I'm sorry, I forgot. October London. I have recently been put on to him. Obviously, I've been under a rug. Actually, no, I have not been recently introduced to him. I was introduced to this song, Back to Your Place by October London. This is a vibe. Like, ladies, men, whoever, when you got company coming over to your house and you getting ready, you cooking for them, you getting that house clean, this is the song you play. Y'all been on a few dates. Now it's time to invite them over to your house and you getting that house ready, you cooking that food. This is the song you play. It's gonna get you in the mood. This is that old school vibe. So October London, Back to Your Place. That's my vibe. Period.
Back to Your Place.
Yeah. You need to listen to that when you cooking that fish for that man.
Okay. But I'm still on my Caribbean wave.
Drea, what is going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's the Dominican in me. That's the
yeah. You putting belt to ass.
I'm putting belt to
ass.
Yeah.
I am putting
I know these hoes is mods.
and they do be mod. So, Jada Kingdom.
You know I love Twinkle.
Got a song called Can't Tell Me That.
Okay. You know I love her.
Jada Kingdom got a song, Can't Tell Me That. And it's so good. It's like sexual, it's sensual. She be like, you can tell me that. You can tell me that. It's a good song. I think you would like it.
Well, you know, I like Jada. I had made her a bop of the week a long time ago. She had that song, What's Up? Big body, what's up? I got something that you go. And you know, one thing I love about her is she's always fine. Her weight is always up and down, but it don't matter what. Don't matter. She just always look good, very polished. I love her. I would actually like to have her on the show. Jada Kingdom, come through. Look at Craig bobbing that head.
No, it was me.
Oh, okay. All right. Bop it. Okay, I like that.
It's a good one. I feel like you would like it. It's really good.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, shout out to Jada Kingdom. So, now it's time to get into the item of the week. For the item of the week, of course, her fantasy box. What else? Taylor Port. What else?
What else?
Y'all
I'm
know
sorry.
the vibe?
I have to talk about this body oil again.
Okay.
If you don't do nothing else, y'all go get this body oil from her fantasy box. I'm not playing. It's the business.
Is it a dry oil?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Because you know,
it doesn't stay.
so I use the dry oil. What's the one that I use? The dry oil that I use. I forgot. I'm drinking. What's the pink perfume? The pink perfume that you put.
Oh, Delina.
Delina. So I use the Delina body oil. Now that's a dry oil.
Okay.
Like if you're trying to get moisturized, no.
Okay.
But it gives you what you need.
A shine.
Now this is gonna moisture you up, but it's not greasy.
Okay.
But it gives you that shine. I like that shine because that Tom Ford oil, you gonna get that.
You
shine.
gonna get that shine with and the Baccarat oil.
Yeah. But the Delina is just for the smell. And it's to get that dry off, but it's not gonna moisturize you. But this, that's the one right there. I don't know what you put in that shit, her fantasy box, but you did that.
But she put that
Yep.
in that box. So shout out to her fantasy box. And shout out to musebeautycollection.com. Make sure you get your lip glosses, lip liners, matte liquid lipsticks, blushes. Y'all know the holidays are coming up. We about to have a huge Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday. Christmas is coming up. We about to have a Christmas sale. And like, yeah, I'm just about to take everything to the next level with Muse.
I don't know what you put in that glaze, but you did your big one with that one. Because I be glazed up on a fuck nigga.
You do be glazed up on a fuck nigga and a fuck asshole.
Yeah, they can't handle
we
me.
getting too drunk and it's time to end this shit.
Yep.
But before we do that, we got to go in and support your heart out.
Yes,
so you know, if you have any questions or testimonials, send them to askpourminds@gmail.com. That's askpourminds@gmail.com. We're just going to do one today.
That's all right. That's all right. I don't even got one.
You don't have one?
I think I dropped it.
Okay, it's okay. I'll do mine.
Oh, I got it.
It's okay. I have one.
Okay.
Hey, Drea and Lex, please keep me anonymous. I'm a proud Patreon member and just started watching y'all this year. I'm hooked. So, boom. I just ended a almost 5-year relationship after catching my boyfriend cheating again. The first time was 2 years ago with his friend. Which kind of friend? And this time I found him sending nudes and calling another girl boo. I cut it off immediately. He's apologized, admitting he got comfortable and had no ambition and blames his ego and insecurities. I even started therapy the same week we broke up. I'm 24, he's 27. Am I crazy for believing his excuses? And is it wild that I still think maybe once we both love ourselves, we can make it work?
You are crazy, but it's okay. You're still young. He's jealous of you. He secretly hates you, and he's envious. If a man loses ambition and he blames you and goes to start fucking on another bitch, he's jealous of you, and you need to get away from him immediately because it's never going to get better.
I have no notes.
Y'all got to watch these signs because that's a characteristic. You lose ambition, and the first thing you do is go get some pussy from another bitch. Something ain't right in that head.
Yeah.
Your ego and your insecurities, If I'm triggering you now and I'm only 27, you haven't even reached your peak in life yet. So imagine what you gonna do to his insecurities and his ego when you reach your peak. Let that nigga go. Oh no, she's 24.
She's 24. He's
so
27.
Yeah, you're 24. You haven't even gotten close. Girl, let that nigga go.
I agree. Sometimes it's like, even in being young, like, yeah, you can grow with people, but if the signs are already there, like, I mean, he already cheated on you once. Mm-hmm. And I know that I have said in the past on the show, cheating isn't necessarily a deal breaker for me. And I've said that in the past, but I definitely feel like, is it a pattern?
Right.
Like, sometimes things happen. People slip up and it's something that happened and they wish that they could take it back and they'll never do it again. That happens sometimes.
Right.
But then you have people that are habitual cheaters, and that's what they do. That's a cheating ass nigga. And that nigga sound like a cheating ass nigga because you said he cheated on you. Then after that, you found out he told another girl, hey, boo.
Ooh, not hey, boo.
So it's a pattern. And if that bitch if she respond back and be like, hey, what's up, daddy? He gonna go fuck that hoe. Mm-hmm. So let that nigga go.
I agree 1,000. 1,000, wow. Mm-hmm. So y'all know we always have a bottled up segment where y'all just send us something of you getting things off of your chest. This is not advice, like pour your heart out, but you just want to get some things off your chest. So we're going to play our bottled up portion of the show sponsored by Taylor Port. Go ahead and play it.
So I have 2 friends, and they are a little bit closer than me and them are, especially nowadays because I do work a lot more. And I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how can I tell if these 2 girls are my friends for real, or, I don't know, because even like, sometimes I feel like I cannot be there, or I'll tell them certain things, and it's as if like they're talking behind my back, like they've discussed this behind my back. So I'm just trying to figure out how can I tell if my friends are really my friends at this point, you know? I don't know. My gut is telling me one thing. I don't know if it's in my head or not. I don't know if I'm just kind of tripping because I'm not around as much, but let me know what y'all think. Am I tripping? Is it in my head? Are these girls my friends? I don't really know what to think of it because I don't have that many friends after all.
I kind of feel like if that's the case, y'all not really real friends. Because I don't ever feel like if me and 2 people are friends with each other, that they're talking about me behind my back. Or like whatever I tell the both of them, when they not around me, they gossiping about me and what I told them amongst each other. I don't never feel that way. I feel like if you feel that way, and I'm not saying you wrong, but to me, that's more of an intuition, good feeling type of thing. And I think sometimes as people, we need to go with our good feelings and our intuition about stuff. Because them ain't your friends if you feel like that.
Like, I'll use us
if
for
that's
example.
Something you're concerned about, shall I say.
Like, me and you are both friends with Kiki and Tiffany. Like, if you go and hang out with Tiffany and Kiki and I'm not there, I don't be like, oh my God.
Yeah, and vice versa.
I never feel no type of way. I'd be like, next time I'm pulling up or something like that. So I think your intuition is telling you something because I get how she feels though. Because growing up in high school, it was 7 of us, and you know we had our friend groups on the inside, and we knew who we fucked with and we knew who we didn't fuck with. So your gut intuition is not wrong, and you probably should either have a talk with them or separate yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it like, because you're right. I feel like we've all had those feelings before. Like, I've had those feelings before, but that's what let me know you bitches is not really my friends for real. Because I shouldn't be feeling this way. Like, I shouldn't be concerned about what the subject matter is when I'm not around.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting.
What you think, Sarah?
I don't know, because I've had that feeling where it's been 3 of us, and then one friend feels a certain way about me and the other friend having a closer relationship. So I wouldn't say that it's always negative. I think what we had to do just us as the 3 of us had to have a talk about why that person may have felt excluded a little bit more. And then we just worked on it. Like, because it was we weren't intentionally, we just are closer naturally. We knew each other longer. We just had a tighter relationship. But as friends, because we all love each other, we travel together, we've known each other for so long, we just had to talk about it. And I'm like, okay, we need to make sure you feel excluded. Maybe these jokes, we can take it a lot easier.
Yeah.
But maybe when we joking with you, you taking it a different way.
Right.
And
right.
just having that open conversation.
And that's why I said, I think if you bring it up and y'all have a healthy conversation, but if they get a little defensive, bitch, they talk about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you bring it up and they get defensive.
Yeah.
The signs be there. They be there. But it could also be what Ty said, but yeah. Go with your good.
Yeah. Because I think sometimes when we be around people be like, they're not talking to us, but it's like, we just be in our own little world. It's not on purpose.
Yeah.
You know?
And we also be talking about them.
All right, thank y'all so much. This has been a great episode of Pour Minds. Make sure y'all go to musebeautycollection.com. So Mixy with 2 X's.com. Love LEXP every Monday at 10 a.m. And we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Because we do.
You give me the world, ooh, and everything that I want. Since I've been your girl, oh, my whole life has been much better than ever before. You got a tender, sweet girl. Yes, you do. That awakens me and takes over me whenever we touch. Baby, that's just why I love you so much. Baby, that's just why I can't get enough. Baby, that's just why I love you so much. Sing it, girl. I love only you. Now you say that you're down. Ooh, you said you won't play around. No, not with my heart. Your boys come around. No, you're not disrespecting me. You're not trying to be Mr. Wannabe hard. You let them know that I'm yours. Yes, you do. By holding me and kissing me, let them know that for sure. Yeah. Woo, baby, that's just why I can't get enough. Baby, that's just why I love you so much. I love only you. You ready? Never say I'm too young. Yeah. And around enough to know just what I want. You don't move too fast or make me rush. No. One day we're gonna talk about making love, no doubt. Baby, when the time is wrong. When the time is wrong. Monica, what was you doing? No. When the time, she was on the album cover like this. No, baby, do what you're doing to me. You take me and you hold me. You wrap me in your arms, baby. And I love you for that, baby. You don't front in front of your friends. And you're smart enough to be with me. I love you. And I love you. And I love you for that, baby. Baby. Oh, yeah. And let me know that it's right. Baby. Yeah. I love only you. Baby, that's just why I love you so much. Baby, that's just why I can't get enough. You like that shit. When the time is wrong.